Yo, what's up everybody, welcome to Smell and Tell Fragrance. I'm your boy TK and thank you so much for watching my videos, man. Once again, my name is TK and welcome to another edition of Smell and Tell, baby. Let me tell you, man, we're going to be bringing a lot of energy every single time that I make these videos. I'm going to bring more and more energy because that's what we're meant to be about, man. Smell and Tell Fragrance, that's what we're meant to be about. So, energy, 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 but smelling good is where the energy is at. Today I'm going to bring you a video basically on fragrances that are for the office, okay? Now let me tell you, quick disclaimer, okay? These fragrances aren't going to be fragrances that you rock at the club and come to the workplace on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday and then expect to wear the exact same thing that you wore on a Saturday. This ain't that kind of video, baby. Nuh-uh. Ain't that type of video still. Ain't never gonna be that type of video, okay? We're gonna be talking about fragrances that are for specific occasions. And if you only just have one fragrance, let me tell you, you need to go away from that habit. It's bad, okay? So I'm telling you, if you're wearing a fragrance that you wear on the weekend, on date night, nights out, you wanna wear it in the office, that's a big no-no, okay? There are some exceptions, but today I'm just gonna cover those ones that I feel like should be an essential when it comes to working in an office. Okay, so I actually wrote down 3 things that I feel like are absolutely necessary to consider when you're picking the perfect fragrance to wear in an office. Okay, so the first thing that I actually thought about and wrote about is projection. For some of you guys that don't know what projection is basically the scent bubble or the scent cloud that your fragrance makes for you. Okay, so for example, you just went and just sprayed that good that TK from Smell and Tell told you to go and get, and you're just standing there, you just in the office, minding your own business, do your little thing, and then little old Karen just walks past in your little radius and tells you, "Oh, TK, you smell good." You know what I'm saying? That's what the projection does, okay? So when people come into your radius, they're able to smell you and pick up that good that you got on. Number 2, okay, longevity. You need a fragrance that lasts long, okay? You don't need something that's just gonna last you 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours, and then just fade away. I know people that work in the office don't work for no less than 8 or 7 hours, okay? So you need something that will take you the whole way and something that you don't have to go back into your glove box and fish out that little fragrance and reapply. I don't like that. If it's weak and if it doesn't project, go and throw in the bin because those fragrances are just not worth it in my opinion. There's some exceptions which I will talk about in another video, but those fragrances, they should just be in the bin, okay? So number 2, longevity. Okay, now so for the third thing that I wrote down is depth, okay? Gentlemen, please do not wear fragrances that you wear at the club or on date night on Saturday or Friday night and then think you can still rock that on a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday at the office. Don't do that, okay? That's what Smell and Tell is about. That's what I'm here for, okay? That's what I'm here for. I'm here to tell you that you don't need to wear that overly potent, sweet smelling, cloying, annoying fragrance that you wear on a weekend, on a night out in the office, okay? This is what I'm going to be talking about today. So you need to be wearing something that has depth, okay? Something that maybe has a little bit of musk, a little bit of woody nose to it. It might be sweet still, but something that has a little bit of depth and character. And for the fragrances that I have for today, all of these show all of the above, okay? So most of them, actually not all of them, what am I talking about most of them? All of them last, all of them project, and all of them have a little bit of character and depth to them, okay? So without further ado, let's just go straight away. The first one that I have for this review, you guys will not guess what it is. It's from the house of Mercedes-Benz. And this is this bad boy right here. This is Mercedes-Benz Club for Men, okay? And this is an eau de toilette version, and I actually got this for about $25 for the 50 ml. You can get this as well at any discounters, really, for super cheap, man. I absolutely love this fragrance, man. This fragrance is super dope because it's cheap, okay? I love cheapies. I'm sure everyone loves cheapies too, but cheapies that smell good and last long, this is what that's all about, okay? This lasts long. This lasts a good 6 to 7 hours on my skin, and for the first hour it's projecting really strong. This comes off very kind of, you know, it comes off a little bit sweet at the top. It's got a little bit of rhubarb in the top, a bit of spices, some cardamom, what else does it have, man? A bit of cardamom, a bit of patchouli as well. So this is a very nice fragrance, man, and definitely should be in your collection. If you can't afford a lot of designer fragrances, which I do have predominant designer fragrances in this collection right here, most of them I got over here aren't really too expensive, but some of them are very affordable. So if you can't afford some of the guys that I have over here, some of the guys that I got over here, you know, you can definitely afford this guy right here. So this is Mercedes-Benz Club for Men. Okay, so for the second fragrance that I have now on this list is no stranger to my list, okay? It actually made my top 5 most complimented fragrances that are in my collection. This is Prada L'Homme Intense, okay? Absolutely love this fragrance, okay? This fragrance has notes of leather, okay? A little bit of tonka bean, a little bit of iris, okay? It comes off a little bit powdery, but it is a very, very nice, sexy, sensual fragrance that is nice in the dry down and in the top as well. Very, very clean fragrance, okay? It is a flanker of the original Prada L'Homme, but I feel like this one is a little bit more darker, has that leather note to it, okay, which gives it a nice, sexy like vibe, mysterious kind of vibe, which is dope. I love how it lasts long. It lasts about 6 to 7 hours on my skin, which is nearly a full working day. But for some other people, it might actually last a little bit longer. So super dope fragrance. 2 hours worth of projection on my skin. Projects really nice, this fragrance. So I love this fragrance, and I feel like this will be super good for an office-like setting as well. This is Prada L'Homme Intense. Okay, so for the next fragrance that I have, and no stranger to the game, I actually made a video on this fragrance right here, so go check it out after this. This is none other than Acqua Profumo. Absolutely love this fragrance. I love how sexy it is, masculine, okay? Very crowd pleasing. I love how it comes off the skin as a very expensive, slightly mature like scent, okay? But anybody can rock it. This is a dress up, dress down fragrance that is super nice, man. I love how this performs, man. On my skin, it performs very nice. In the first 2 hours, you get nice projection, and then this will last you nearly all day, man. I get a good 7 to 8 hours of this, man, and this is nice. After that, dries down to a bit of a closer skin scent, but people can definitely smell you. I get compliments from this bad boy, okay? So take my word for it. I'm not gonna talk too much about this fragrance, so if you wanna see more in detail on this fragrance, go and watch my video on Acqua. But this is Acqua Profumo, everybody. Okay, moving on. The next scent that I have, I actually don't have a full bottle of this, but this is Benz, and this is Leper pure perfume, okay? This is very strong fragrance. When you get the bottle will look something like this. Absolutely love the way that this smells. Actually, I actually put that on my hand about 7 hours ago, and I can still actually smell this, okay? This kind of bouncing off, but this is the distance right now, and I can still smell it. Super strong fragrance. This is parfum concentration, very strong concentration. I love it. This is a very nice fragrance that starts off kind of citrusy. It has a bit of grapefruit, I think, a little bit of orange as well, and then when it dries down with a little bit of woods as well on the bottom. So it's very sexy fragrance, okay? Very office-like fragrance that I feel like will be really good for the office. Another fragrance too by Benz is one that is called All Day Vetiver Intense. That's another fragrance too that's nice. Vetiver is a type of note that is used in some fragrances that's meant to remind you of fresh cut grass, okay? So don't worry about that, okay? You ain't gonna be smelling like someone that just came from mowing the lawns in the morning, and then you're gonna be turning up to the office smelling like grass, okay? Not that type of grass, okay? It's like a nice touch, okay? Very nice smelling note. Dries down to a nice woody, smoky, earthy like fragrance. I'm spitting everywhere, man, but don't worry about that. I'm excited, okay? Nice fragrance, that one. But this one I love, okay? I might actually go and get a bottle of this. I don't work in the office, but this is super dope. I like this. This is Benz Leper. Okay, so moving on, okay? Next fragrance that I have is from the house of Bleu de Chanel. I absolutely love this fragrance, and I love the way that it comes off, okay? This comes off very mature like. It has a nice tone of grapefruit in the top as well. It's got a little bit of vetiver on the bottom. A very clean fragrance. You will smell like a CEO, a boss, okay? My boss actually wears this fragrance each and every time that it comes in. He doesn't even need to say my name for me to smell him. Another mate of mine called Dylan that comes into work, shout out boy, you smell good every time that you wear this. He comes in my workplace. Just before he walks in, I know he's in, okay? I actually know that my boy is in the shop, okay? Because I know, man, this fragrance right here performs like a champ. It's very long lasting. No stranger once again to the fragrance game, and I absolutely love the way that this smells, okay? I am gonna get me another bottle too. This is an Eau de Parfum concentration. Yeah, go and check out the Eau de Toilette one as well if you want to go check that out. It's a little bit different to this one, and then there's a Parfum as well, but I've got the Eau de Parfum concentration, and I absolutely love the way that this is, okay? This kind of has the same DNA as the original Eau de Toilette, okay? But then kind of dries down to this nice, sexy, sensual scent that I love, okay? Now this performs great, as I said. 2 hours projection, great performer, longevity, A+ hours. I'm telling you, take my word for it. This Bleu de Chanel Eau de Parfum. Okay guys, now so for my last fragrance now, I've got a fragrance that is not very known where I'm from, okay? Like where I'm around over here, not many people know this fragrance, but this fragrance is super dope, and I love the way that it performs. This fragrance is from the house of BVLGARI. This is BVLGARI Man in black. I love how this smells, man. Super masculine fragrance that is very mature. Smells like, you know, a very mature person, very mature man that has money, okay? Kind of smells like money, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I love how this smells, okay? This is an oriental amber floral fragrance, and I love how it comes off with a little bit of tuberose, a little bit of leather as well. It's got a bit of benzoin, okay? Nice notes of rum as well, okay? And I think it's got, you know, I can smell a little bit of cinnamon in this, I think. Just a touch. It will remind you of Victor and Ralph's Spice Bomb, okay? The extreme version, but this one is a more mature approach to that, okay? So definitely go and check this out. This is dope. I feel like this is a beast mode fragrance. This actually projects for about 2.5 to nearly 3 hours, okay, of projection, and longevity is 8+ hours, even 9 to 10 hours plus. So this lasts you all day. I don't even wear it to my cafe anymore because of how strong it is, okay? So I'm telling you, take my word for it. This is a dope fragrance. The way it performs is oh man, I'm telling you, this performs like a beast. Okay, so there's a bit of a fine line, okay? As I said before, don't wear something that's overly too powerful. This is not crazy too powerful, and because it's got a little bit of depth, a bit of woods in the bottom as well, it's really nice for an office scent, and I feel like you can definitely pull this off, and this will last you a full working day, okay? So this is a dope fragrance that I feel like should be in your collection if you work in an office and want to smell really good, and something that is, I feel, very mass appealing. It has something about this fragrance, okay? You won't know until you go and get your nose around it. So if you do live like close to like maybe a David Jones, Maya, Chemist Warehouse, if they do have it, definitely go and check this out. This is BVLGARI Man in black, everybody. So there you have it, guys. Those are some fragrances that you can definitely rock in an office-like setting. I know there's a lot more that I could have put in there, but I just wanted this to be nice, short and sweet. These fragrances are very affordable. I will put the prices on the names as I said, so that you guys can go and check them out, okay? So not all of these are crazy expensive, very affordable. I know it's designer, but you can definitely afford these fragrances, okay? So that's just my take on some of the best, I feel, office fragrances that are out there that are affordable and designer as well. But thank you so much for watching, guys. I sure do appreciate you guys. Please do hit that bell so you're notified each and every time that I bring out another video. But hey, for now, love you guys. Keep smelling good, baby. Mwah, love y'all.